Hey Sagittarius, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope you guys are having a good end to your weekend. I hope you had a beautiful Valentine's Day. And I hope you have a good start to the week. For a lot of us, tomorrow is a holiday, so we have a day off. I know a lot of you are going to work tomorrow though. One more shuffle. This is for Sagittarius, February 2019. How's your money? How's your honey? We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 1 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance. A reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. And let's get started. So Sagittarius, your first card is the Sun card. Second card is the Emperor. Third card is the 3 of Wands and your money line. For your honey line, you got the 8 of Swords, Death card, Princess of Swords, and from underneath the deck, your overall energy, 7 of Cups. And the first thing that I get off of that card is that you are clouded. Your judgment, Sagittarius, I don't know what the hell. I don't even get a chance to think about it. It's just all up here. You're clouded. And that's your overall energy about your money. That's your overall energy about your romance and your love life. You are clouded. Something about your judgment is off by and it's got you just looking at stuff like you're in a fog. Let's deal with the money first. With the Sun card here, it seems like you found something out about your money that you weren't aware of, or someone was doing something. Maybe that's more to the point. Someone was doing something with your money and you finally found out about it. I don't get the sense that you were happy about this either way, but this has started to play a part in your judgment, because it seems like whoever was messing around, you had a very different opinion of them, especially when it came to dealing with something about your money. Not necessarily handling your money, and this is only going to resonate with some of you, not all of you, but not necessarily handling your money, but you may have given them money to go get something or do something. For example, you may need a roof repair. You gave the contractor $500 and they came back with $150 worth of stuff, and you had to question where your money was. Something of that nature. With the Emperor card, it seems like somebody just overstepped their boundaries with your money and didn't tell you, and they just kind of left you in a lurch. With the 3 of Wands here, it doesn't look like you're getting the support. If I read reversals, the card is in the upright position, but if I read reversals, it would be just that your networking, your financial networking group, whoever that is, your mom and your sister, your brother and your cousin, your co-worker and your neighbor, however you do, whoever that little group is that you talk to about your money, they're not going to be able to help you with this, because this issue and this problem is bigger than their knowledge. So you probably, and this is only going to resonate with a very small few of you, what I'm getting ready to say. Some of you may need to get an attorney involved to find out why they charged you $500 and only came back with $150 worth of stuff. I'm sorry, sunlight is beaming off of it. Your friends will be of nominal support as far as collaboration on this issue. Your group, your little core group that you talk to, you know, they're not going to be able to help you because this is a bigger issue than what their knowledge will allow. That said, your overall energy being clouded. Don't be in a fog. Go get the expert help. If that's what you need, go get an attorney, go get an accountant, however that works for you. If you're filing your taxes, that's coming to mind as well. And the light has been shown on something, it's all fucked up, somebody crossed the boundaries, your friends can't help you, uncloud it, get help. Your overall energy is clouded. Get help. Find somebody that can give you the kind of help that you need, especially where it concerns income taxes or insurance. Get the help and find out what you need. Do your own research so you know that what people are telling you is either right wrong or just bad information all the way around. As far as your romantic life, Sagittarius, I don't know. The Eight of Swords and 8 being infinity. The image that's coming to mind is that you are just trapped up in your head about this relationship. And again, the overall energy being that you're clouded. You are just up in your head. And if you look at the picture, this is all self-inflicted shit. You don't know if what you've been told is the truth by whomever this is, a male or female, however that works out for you. You don't know if this person still cares about you. And so you're just up in your head. Swords, energy, that air, Aquarian, Gemini, Libra, air flighty, intellectual in your brain, that's where you are. You are going to have to kill it. That's the only way I can say it. And it came out like that. I didn't mean to say it like that, but that's where you are going to have to stop the cycle. And again, this just happened in the Scorpio reading. I had cards line up. Your center card for your money and your center card for your honey are both major arcana, with the Emperor card in the middle. Those boundaries that we were talking about as far as your finances being crossed, those boundaries just pretty much being blown away. That's a big issue in your life right now. Huge. That's major. It's telling me it's a big issue in your life. That you're going to, and that you've been contemplating getting rid of this relationship in its current form. Hear what I'm saying to you? In its current form. That's another major arcana card, transformation. And I don't, if you stop, let me just say it as I'm seeing it. If you stop the relationship that you're in, and this will resonate with you however it resonates, it doesn't mean that it's the end. But you may need to stop a karmic cycle. Your partner may be telling you some bullshit, some toxic, your partner may be in some toxic shit. Whereas a month ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, they weren't in the same situation. The energy wasn't the same. Where it's changed, they may be in toxic energy, dealing with another situation, another person, their job, whatever, however that plays out. And they're bringing that energy to your relationship, and this is fucking everything up. And you, Sagittarius, may need to say, you know what, we're done. We're going to stop this here. We're going to take a 6-month break, a year break, whatever, and come back to this later. Because if you're uncomfortable with the energy, you should say that. If you feel uncomfortable in the relationship because you feel like it's changed, if you have to say it every day till the point gets across to your partner, however that's resonating, till they understand how you feel. Major arcana, serious shit. If you don't have these conversations, and if you look in the center of the card, that's light. If you don't shed some light so you can make the transformation that you need to make, if you don't have all the information that you need to make the transformation won't be complete. You'll be back in this cycle again in a year. So ask your partner questions. You want to know what's changed. Why do I feel different? Talk about how you feel and see what kind of response you get back. You know a good response to a bullshit response. If it's coming back bullshit, again, change it up. Let it go. Come back to it later. Doesn't have to be permanent, but you may need to separate yourself so that you and your partner can step back and look at what you're bringing to the table to each other, and how you're able to grow. If you're able to grow, it may also be a thing where you might have to just cut it and be done with it forever, because it's not going to ever grow. It's not going to ever change. With the Princess of Swords here, it may be some energy where you're trying to get even, or your partner's trying to get even. Again, this is swords energy, so it's mind games, and it may be all this shit that you're trapped up in your head about and you're not really expressing out. It may be because your partner's playing some little bullshit ass game, and it's making you feel like maybe you want to get even. So talk to your partner. If you don't talk to your partner, all this sword energy is just going to play around with your head. And again, with your overall energy being clouded, Your judgment being clouded, your thought process is being kind of foggy because there's so much happening and it's big stuff. Sit down and have that conversation. Have it as many times as you need to have it to make sure that you're clear and you understand. Again, trying to make a transformation in your relationship. Do what you need to do to make that transformation. Let's see what the overall energy is for Sagittarius, for your money and your honey. Or not overall energy, guidance, I'm sorry. Queen of Coins. Hangman again. King of Wands. Hangman just popped up in another reading. So Sagittarius, universe is telling you, particularly about your relationship, don't get messy. Don't let the relationship get messy. Don't let your partner get possessive. You don't get possessive. Get some emotional clarity so that the situation does not get out of control. That is speaking to me directly about your relationship. Because if you let it get messy, it's just, this is going, all that you see on this card is just going to come out. It's going to be messy, careless, yelling, shouting, fighting, all that. So universe is telling you, don't let it get messy. There's no reason for it to. Ask the questions that you need to ask so that you can get unclouded and get some clarity on your situation. Move right along, particularly about the people dealing with your money or the person that took your money and did something else. You need to change your opinion and change your perspective on that group of folk. A little bit, you may need to change your perspective about your partner. You may need to do that in order to make a complete transformation. Hangman, Major Arcana. Death card, Major Arcana. You may need to change your perspective on your relationship. You may need to reframe it into a different, maybe you need to back up and just be friends for a while before you get into a full-blown committed relationship. Look at all the angles. If anything else, as far as your money, if you need to get professional help, if you need to get an attorney or an accountant involved, look at all the angles of everything that you're doing and questioning. Your relationship especially, look at all the angles. Is it going to be beneficial for you to remain in a situation where you're constantly anxious and worried and your head's all fucked up? Things to think about. Think about all the angles. With the King of Wands, universe is telling me check your relationship out. Just check it out. Check all your relationships out. Because with the Three of Wands showing up on the money road, as far as your support system, check out where your passions lie. That's what I'm going to say. He's cool, calm, collected, and knows he's the shit. It's a fire card. Check out the people around you. Check out your little group that you hang with. If they're not able to support you, they don't know, and I'm not saying this in a mean, malicious way, but if it's a constant thing where they can't really ever help you, and friends should be about helping friends, but if they can't even help you process or research things that are important to you, maybe it's time you start reevaluating some of the people in your life. You know, those that look like they know it all, like dude right here, calm, cool, and collected. Maybe we need to get to the inside of some shit. This is pertaining to your partner too. Maybe it's time to sit down and get on the inside and get past the superficial shit and see what's really going on. Because it's easy to talk a good game, but damn, can you play a good game? And if you look like you can play a good game, are you just looking that way, or can you really get out there and do it? You need to open up the lines of communication, Sagittarius. Ask the questions that you need to ask about both your money and your relationship so you can get unclouded and get some clarity before you get to the middle of the year. You don't want to go into summer with this foggy energy going around you. All right, Sag. I love my Sagittarius babies. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.